Lips are just as important as the rest of your skin. And so it's important to understand when we're having lip issues, like what's really going on and what ingredients are going to actually help heal those lips over time. It's important to understand that lips don't have like the same kind of stratum corneum as your skin does. Okay. So they don't have sebaceous glands. They lose a lot more water a lot more quickly than the rest of our skin all over our body. And so it's really important to kind of take care of them in a different and unique way. So if you have dry, flaky lips that are just kind of flaring up all the time, most likely it's because you are losing excessive amounts of water really, really quickly, and so you're going to have things like microfissures going on. Also, lips have very few endogenous lipids, so it's harder to hold on to moisture. In this issue, petrolatum is going to be your best friend. That's going to be this case across the board, is that really nice petrolatum product like Vaseline or Aquaphor. The reason I say this is because this is like the most optimal occlusive you could have, you guys. The main problem we're trying to combat with lips is to lock in hydration. And so then if you want to kind of like improve the slip between your lips and like avoid all that friction, dimethicone is also amazing. And then for this specific type, I really think panthenol could be very hugely beneficial because panthenol is going to help with that overall inflammatory response and just kind of help your lips out from feeling extra finicky. On the lower end, we have Lanolips 101 ointment. This is an amazing product. I've been using it for years. I think it's really, really nice. It does the job. We have Remedy Skin's lip treatment, which I love this product. I've been using it for a while now, and honestly, every time I have like really finicky lips, I kind of go in with this and it just kind of fixes it. So I really recommend this product to. And on the higher price range is Irene Forte's pistachio lip balm. Again, this is a tried and true product for me. I've been using it for many years. It's very, very nice at night. So I kind of like use this at night if I just want to lock everything in. Now, if you use retinoids and you're getting like that cracking on the edges of your mouth, I know I've definitely dealt with this, and that's because tretinoin or any retinoid loves to migrate. So you know how like most of the time, like the instructions say, don't put this around your nasolabial folds, don't put it around the corners of your mouth, because the skin is so thin in those areas. So you're gonna get extreme irritation. What I like to do in this case is that you want to kind of create a barrier in these areas. So I love to go in with like Vaseline and just kind of like just block off those areas by like spot treating them. So that's a really, really good way before going in with your retinoid. To also, a zinc oxide diaper cream can be extremely beneficial. I've tried it myself and it really, really helps. So if you are on the lower end of your budget with lip products, this is a great option. Make sure you're using it as a spot treatment though. Don't like be putting it all over your lip. Roche-Posay's Cicaplast product is also very, very nice. And then Avène's Cicaphate cream is really nice as well to, again, be that protective layer around those areas. And if you use lipstick every single day, your lips can be incredibly irritated by the end of the day. So the best thing here is to understand that like constant pigment and the solvents that are found in most lipstick can be very drying. And so you do need to have like kind of a baseline lip care routine going on. Treat it kind of like a primer logic with your lips. Okay? Ingredients like dimethicone or silicone elastomers are really, really great for that slip and overall friction reduction. This is kind of that primer logic I was just telling you about. Another ingredient is polybutene. This can be really help with that like cushioning effect. It feels really nice. I want to avoid daily scrubs. I know it can be very tempting because your lips are going to be dried out if you're using lipstick every day sometimes. So, just try not to over scrub because that can lead to other problems like cracking, fissuring, all that stuff. So you want to really stay gentle with your lips. And on the lower budget side, again, I love petrolatum. So a Vaseline like overnight mask can be more than enough. But if you absolutely don't want to worry about what to buy. Now, if you have a little bit of money to spend in this area, MAC makes a really good product. Their Prep and Prime lip product is amazing. Higher end Revive makes an amazing product. Their moisturizing renewal lip conditioner is a beautiful product. If your lips are just super flaky and like you just keep wanting to scrub them, like what you need to understand is it's most likely a barrier issue and not necessarily like a dead skin issue. So you don't want to like over exfoliate them. Trust me. What you want to do here is make sure that you're being very strategic with things like overnight lip masks. So make sure you're properly just kind of washing them. Use like a cleansing oil, you guys. Sometimes cleansing oils can be your best friend because although we want to go in with like just our normal cleanser, that can be kind of drying for our lips. So I usually, whenever I'm doing my oil cleanse at night, I just use a little bit on my lips. Now I love so many different lip masks, but one of my favorite ones is Alpenbeauty's lip mask. This product is so freaking good. I cannot rave about it enough. I've been using it for years now, and I just swear to God, like it's one of their best products. Very nice. I also love Hydranity's like that Luxe lip balm that I showed you guys the other day. You have duotone lips like most people of color do. We have the corners of our mouths, the corner of our lips are going to be a darker shade than the center, and that's okay, but we want to make sure we're not like kind of propagating overproduction of pigment and like, exacerbating hyperpigmentation in our lips. So this is where all of these wonderful products on the market that have SPF built in are going to come in. So there are so many on the market. Like I cannot even tell you guys, use so many amazing niche brands now that make some great SPF lip products. So definitely go check them out. I'm going to link a lot in my shelf for this video. So definitely browse through, find something that's in your price point and things that could really help with preventative care for your lips. Now, lately brands have been coming out with lip serums, you guys. I'm a huge fan of lip serums. I think that they can be so amazing if you want to just have maintenance care for your lips. So Definage makes this amazing serum. It has their same defensin technology built in. It's got the peptides and defensins, and it really does help over time in terms of the overall smoothness of your lips. Also, if you are getting fillers and you want a little bit of that post-procedure care, I feel like this is an amazing product to kind of invest in. I've definitely enjoyed it for a very long time now. And if you are dealing with like volume loss in your lips and you're dealing with aging signs in your lips, no topical product is going to give you the same results as going to a derm and exploring things like filler. Spend your money on like topical products when really, if you're dealing with volume loss, you really do need to go like address the volume loss.